Yeah, it would have been possible.
With us, for those I've not had the privilege, my name is Larry Mellinger. I'm Marilyn's grandson and soon-to-be grandson-in-law.
Wait, no, son. You're her son-in-law.
Oh, son-in-law, sorry, wrong generation. Let's try that again. And I haven't had anything to drink
Dad,
yet.
stop yelling. You gotta lower it. Thank you.
What? No, you're good.
Nice to have children.
Can everybody back there hear me? Good. For those I've not had the privilege, my name is Larry Mellinger. I'm the rabbi of Temple Shalom in Aberdeen Township, New Jersey, and I am honored to be part of this sacred union. The way a ceremony works, especially when it happens on a Saturday evening, is that we have to leave the Sabbath, because the Sabbath is the day of holiness, and we cannot technically do a marriage on Shabbat. So we create a little legal fiction by ending the Sabbath. Because if you close your eyes really hard, I guarantee you're going to see 3 stars. So it's dark enough, right? That's all you have to know. So we're going to do that with my sons, Joe and David, assisting. The Havdalah, which means to separate from the sacredness of Shabbat to the ordinary of the week, but not tonight. Tonight we will separate from the sacredness of Shabbat to the sacred union of marriage that the two of you are preparing to enter into. We have a couple of items on the plate, if you will, that will be part of this. There is fruit of the vine, wine, symbolizing the sweetness, not only of this day, but hopefully for many years and decades to come. Then we have spices. The Sabbath is supposed to be a taste of the potential of the world that we can create. How much more so the potential the two of you are creating together. The candles, when we begin the Sabbath, we start with 2 candles, one to remember and the other to observe. It comes right from the book of Exodus and Deuteronomy in the 2 versions of the 10 Commandments when it talks about the Sabbath. On Shabbat, we take those 2 candles after the Sabbath ends and combine with a 3rd. Very much like our traditions of taking 2 separate and coming together as one union. So you started the weekend as separate individuals, and now you come together as one. Tonight, Marilyn and David have chosen to join together in marriage. Their love unites 2 different lives, families, and faiths. While appreciating the differences between their traditions, Marilyn and David believe that each being together is far better than being apart. Because of their commitment to one another, I've asked them to remember that although their faiths have different histories, it was not always so. I've asked the bride to remember that one that is called Yeshua, or as Christians call Jesus, was a Jew, who interpreted his Jewish traditions in a particular historical moment. And I've asked David to remember that many Christian traditions have their roots in Jewish traditions, but that the traditions have been interpreted differently in particularly historical moments. Out of these 2 distinct traditions, Marilyn and David have come together tonight to honor the best of both and to focus on their similarities rather than their differences. Blessed you, eternal one, who sanctifies the fruit of the vine. Take a sip and you can now song. We praise you, eternal one, who creates the fragrance of spice. Blessed are you, Eternal One, who create the lights of fire. Blessed are you who separate the holiness of Shabbat from this marriage. If I could have, I'm going to put those down. If I could have the 4 grandsons, please come forward. Grab the front one. Hold on 1 second, 1 second. The front one on this side. Yeah, don't step on the microphone. Don't step on the microphone. Okay, and then the back one. And walk that way, gentlemen. Keep going, keep going. Keep going, keep going. Go. Now spread out. You two underneath, please. Over here, facing me. Just like you were at the beginning. Just like that. Perfect. Would you like to lean down, relax? What can you face each other, please? So we end the ceremony with the recitation of Elijah the prophet. Elijah is the one who's going to tell us when the Messianic age will happen. And a wedding is a taste of that, when 2 individuals truly love each other and share their joy and celebration with all of us. Blessed are the 2 of you who come here tonight in the presence of God and in the presence of family and dear friends and loved ones. We begin our ceremony with a very special blessing of gratitude. We praise you, Eternal One, Sovereign of the universe, who sanctifies us and enables us to reach this most awesome and wonderful moment. Our tradition teaches us that from every human being there rises a light that reaches straight to heaven. When 2 souls are destined to find each other, their 2 streams of light flow together, and a single brighter light goes forth from their being. Will the 2 of you please join hands? No other human ties are more tender, and no other vows more important than those you're about to take. Both of you come to this day with a deep realization that the contract of marriage is sacred as all of its obligations and responsibilities. Do you, David, take Marilyn to be your lawful wedded spouse, to have and to hold, to love and to cherish, to be true to her through times of sorrow as well as joy? I do. Do you also promise with all of your heart, body, and mind, and commit to honor this vow all the days of your life? I do. And do you, Marilyn, take David to be your lawful wedded spouse, to have and to hold, to love and to cherish, to be true to him through times of sorrow as well as joy? I do. Do you also promise with all of your heart, body, and mind, and as well to commit to honor this vow all the days of your life? I do. You both have prepared your own vows to share? Whoever wants to go first. You want to go for it? Go for it. Okay. Oh, wait, here. I'm sorry, David. I'm sorry. So they can hear you. There you go.
Hello. Wow. Literally 18 years ago, a chance meeting, standing in line at a mountain stage show. 2 people, very different, looking for different things, and here we are today. Marilyn has been a joy. She's been someone I could turn to, a strength. We're very different. Everybody is aware of that, and people ask me, how do y'all do it, Dave? And her strengths are some of my weaknesses. My strengths are some of hers. Together, it makes us stronger as a couple. She's introduced me to new and different things. I've introduced her to new and different things. I think her daughter's first quote was, "Where's our mother and what have you done with her?" We've been here 18 years. We've done this sickness and health thing, and we're still here. And I will always be here. We've broadened each other's horizons, introduced each other to new and different things. And people say, what initially attracted you to her? And she, to use my wonderful language here, she is the goodest person I've ever found. She is the goodest mother. She is the goodest friend. She was the goodest person in her family business, and she is the goodest to me. And I love her for that, because I'm not easy to be the goodest to. But here we are, and I love her to death, and I'll always be there for her.
Thank you.
I never believed for a very long time in forever. And after I met you, I learned to trust again. I learned to go beyond myself. I learned to take chances that I never, ever did before. I thank you for helping me grow like that. And I look forward to our forever.
Wedding rings are made precious by our wearing them. Your rings say that even in your uniqueness, you have chosen to be bound together. Let these rings also be a sign that love has substance as well as soul, a present as well as a past, and that despite its occasional sorrows, love is a circle of happiness, wonder, and delight. May these rings remind you always of the vows you have taken here tonight. David placed the ring on the finger of the one you love. Gentle, gentle. Listen to me. Twist around. There you go. Marilyn, repeat after me. I take you as my wedded wife.
Take you as my wedded wife.
To share my life with you.
To share my life with you.
And I pledge.
And I pledge.
That I will love, honor, and care for you.
That I will love, honor, and care for
you. In tenderness.
In tenderness.
And affection.
And affection.
In all the circumstances of our lives.
All the circumstances of our lives.
Marilyn placed the ring on the finger of the one you love. Just twist it. Okay, let him finish. There you go. Looking at David, repeat after me. I take you as my wedded husband.
I take you as my wedded husband.
To share my life with you.
To share my life with you.
And I pledge.
And I pledge.
That I will love, honor, and care for you.
That I will love, honor, and care for you.
In tenderness.
In tenderness.
And affection.
And affection.
In all the circumstances of our lives.
In all the circumstances of our lives.
In our tradition, we have readings that are sacred to these moments. From the prophet Hosea, I shall betroth you unto me forever. I will betroth you unto me in righteousness, in loving kindness and compassion. And I shall betroth you unto me in faithfulness. Betroth unto me is 3 times. And we talk about it in the sense of righteousness, loving kindness, compassion, and faithfulness. Hence the number 7. That this is a commitment to be made each and every day of our lives. And the reading from the first letter of Paul to the Corinthians, be ambitious for the higher gifts. Am I going to show you a way that is better than any of them? If I have all the eloquence of men and women or of angels, but speak without love, I am simply a gong booming or a cymbal clashing. If I have the gift of prophecy, understanding all mysteries and knowing everything, if I have all faith so as to move mountains, but I am without love, I am nothing. If I give away all I possess, and if I deliver my body to be burned, but I am without love, I gain nothing. Love is always patient and kind. It is never jealous or selfish. It does not take offense and is not resentful. Love takes no pleasure in other people's sins, but delights in the truth. It is always ready to excuse, to trust, and to endure whatever comes. Love does not end. There are the end three things that last for all eternity: faith, hope, and love. And all the greatest of these is love. We now come to the final part of our ceremony known as Kiddushin. We forgot to bring the ketubah out, but we can have it later out for show and tell, so to speak. But the ketubah, it says that on the first day of the week, of this Hebrew week, which our first day begins Saturday night at sundown, that here in Huntington, West Virginia, the two of you have come together in marriage. It shares the commitment you made to one another, a commitment of love and understanding, trust and honor and dignity. May these values always be a sacred part of your sacred union. Through the ages, brides and grooms have been blessed with 7 special blessings, otherwise known as Sheva Brachot, 7 blessings. 6 of these express our gratitude for the creation of the world, man and woman, peace and harmony, and especially the joy of the bride and groom. The first that I'll recite is the blessing over the fruit of the vine. It is the first cup that you will share as husband and wife, as it sanctifies this day and this marriage. Now you understand why there's a second cup. Because we end Havdalah with the first one, you don't want to drink that one again, see? All right. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam borei pri hagafen. We praise you, Eternal One, Sovereign of the universe, Creator of the fruit of the vine. You take the first drink and then you take the second drink. Now I'm going to keep going. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam she'hakol bara likvodo. We are thankful for this world, everything in it, all its glory, and especially the joy of this bride and groom. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam yoser ha'adam. We are grateful that as humans we have come together in marriage to fulfill our own lives, brighten the lives of our loved ones, and nurture the world around us. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher yasar et ha'adam bezamo zelam demut tavnito v'kin lo miminu binyan adei ad baruch atah Adonai yoser ha'adam. We are thankful for the reunion of us as people, to that the hope of all cultures, races, and faiths may find a way to live together in peace and joy. Sos tasish v'tagil b'achara v'kibbutz v'beneha l'tocha v'simcha v'aruch atah Adonai mesemach zino b'neha. Let the loving couple find wholeness through this sacred rite of Kiddushin, marriage. We are thankful that in finding one another, they are now embarking on a lifetime of love and commitment to one another. Samech t'samach re'im ha'ovim samecha yizachah be'gan eden mikadam v'aruch atah Adonai mesemach atam v'chakala. We are grateful for the joy and celebration, the bride and the groom, pleasure and delight, peace and friendship. We are grateful to witness such treasured joys tonight in this sacred place. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher baras asom v'simcha chatam v'kala gila rina disa v'cheva ahava v'chava shalom v'riut mehera Adonai Eloheinu yishama ba'arei Yehuda uv'chuzot Yerushalayim kol sasom v'kol simcha kol katam v'kol kala kol mizchalot chananitim v'nikunatam v'nanim v'nishadei niginatam Baruch atah Adonai v'samech atan im hakala. May there soon be heard in all the cities and throughout the world sounds of joy and celebration. May the street be filled with dancing and celebration as you two, as beautiful souls, have come together tonight as one. As you have shared the wine from a single cup, so may you share contentment, peace, and fulfillment from the cup of life. May you always find joy, life joys heightened, its bitterness sweetened, and each of its moments hallowed by true companionship and love. There are 4 words in that last blessing that I did not translate yet. Ahava, ahava, re'ufa shalom. Ahava. You have to love each other all the time. You may not like each other all the time, but you have to love each other all the time. Then there's ahava, friendship. You are so blessed with so many friends and family here that are very dear to the two of you. But by default, you are now each other's closest and best friend. And then there's re'ut, companionship. You are a better person because of the presence of the other. You both stated that in your vows. In essence, the missing piece that enables you to be stronger and help each other be a better blessing in our world. Then there is shalom, which of course means peace, but it really means way more than that. It means a sense of wholeness. The cliche, you complete one another. As a rabbi, it's thrilling to do weddings. As a son-in-law, it's extraordinary. I have to tell you, being in this family their memories always be for a blessing. And we say thank you. If it weren't for them, we wouldn't be here. And for that, we are always grateful. We take a moment now to each of us can offer our own prayers from within for this loving couple. May the words of our mouths and the meditations of our hearts be acceptable unto you, O God, our rock and our Redeemer. You have now affirmed before God, your families, and your friends, your bond of love and commitment. You have come from different backgrounds. You have walked different paths. You are different individuals. Your love has transcended these differences. In the years before you, may the richness of the traditions that have nurtured you enhance and brighten your lives and others as you help to create and shape the future. May the spirit of love that you share tonight be ever a part of your lives and ours as well, so that the union we here celebrate this moment be worthy of continued celebration late into the night, tomorrow and tomorrow and tomorrow and many days to come. You are standing beneath a chuppah, a symbol of the home you are creating. This comes to the tradition of Abraham and Sarah's home was open on all sides, a home where everyone is welcome. I'm going to ask the four holders to go ahead and lay the chuppah back on the tree. Yep, go ahead. You're good. David, watch your step. And you all can lay that down and relax. So that chuppah is the standard. I'm going to take a large prayer shawl, a talit, and wrap the two of you in your own personal chuppah, your own personal home. We want your home to be a shelter against the storms. No more floods, hear me? Right? And a place of celebrations and blessings and happiness. Many wonderful, sacred moments. There you go. You're good. You can say, oh, that's fine. Stay there. Stay there. I ask God's blessing upon you this most sacred moment of your lives together. May God continue to bless you and watch over you. May God's divine presence continue to shine down upon each of you and be with you in all of your endeavors. And may God continue to grant you so many blessings and give you the most precious of all blessings, the blessing of peace. As together we all say, Amen. Amen. Just like that, I'll take this and turn back around. Just as church bells are sometimes rung at the end of a Christian marriage ceremony, people of the Jewish faith smash a wine glass or a glass. Among the many interpretations of these two customs is one is that the loud noises of the bells or the breaking glass scares away the evil spirits. We don't like superstition, so we kind of ignore that stuff. And so rather we see that the idea is that sweetness can only exist alongside by bitterness. Breaking of glass reminds us the world is still in turmoil and requires our care and love. Glass is fragile. The bonds of marriage are not. Take the skill to put glass back together, such as cooperation, communication, trust, patience, a sense of humor. Use that to always strengthen the bond that you have together. Mazel tov, you may kiss. Ladies and gentlemen, when we do a wedding, there is a mitzvah, a commandment. You are required to rejoice and celebrate. Let's have a party.
You're the one.
I want to congratulate you.
You know your commitment's there when you're lifting them up and down off the toilet.
You're the man, buddy.
Right. Muscle tough.
Sam was in the wedding.
Yeah, that's true. I can't say that.
Maybe one day you'll be elevated to grandson.
How's it going? Whatever that was just came apart though.
That was great. And I love it. I love it very much.
Probably should.
That's how John and Rebecca's wedding right here. We had so much fun doing the wedding.
There are a lot of
brothers, Lake and Jared helped as well.
No. The can.
She's fine. Okay, I just want to come here.
Let's go, Dave.